Are we live? We better be live. Mic test, 1 2 1 2, mic test 1 2. All good. Right, let's get started.
Perhaps you remember me. That's right. It's Dead Man. The world, as you know, is in awful shape. And it's all because of the Death Stranding.
Okay.
The dead started to find their way into our midst, crossing over from the other side. We call these entities BTs. Beached things.
Beached things.
When they came into contact with the living, the result was instant annihilation. A void out, leaving nothing but a massive crater
Guillermo.
in its wake.
Okay.
But that was only the beginning. Strange rain fell from the sky, rapidly aging everything it touched. A phenomenon we came to know as timefall. Structures would rust and collapse, and people grew old in an instant. The world transformed
That's not
into
good.
something completely unrecognizable. Those who survived these changes came to fear both timefall and BTs alike. They withdrew into the remaining cities, which in turn closed their doors to outsiders. People ceased to travel and stopped meeting in person. They grew distant from one another and became further isolated. The social, cultural, and political bonds between humans began to crumble.
Mm-hmm.
The Death Stranding was hastening humanity's extinction. Seeing this, Bridget Strand, the last president of the United States of America, founded Bridges, an organization committed to making America whole again and providing a future for all humankind. However, Bridget died before she could realize this ambition. It was you, Sam, who took up her cause and resolved to see it through. Sam, the humble porter, who also possessed the unique powers of a repatriate, the one and only person who could save humanity. So with Bridges' Cupid in hand, and accompanied by the bridge baby Lou, you embarked on a journey across North America. Of course, you had struggles of your own, often phasmophobia, or the fear of being touched. The despair of having lost everything was just too much. But despite it all, you strive to bring people together. By extending the chiral network across the length and breadth of the continent,
I
you were
honestly
enabled to
forgot
speak
most of this
the
shit.
United States as the United Cities of America. You were
So,
also to
yeah.
rescue Bridget's daughter, Amelie, who had been taken captive by terrorists. These were the vital missions you were entrusted with, Sam.
Okay. How long is
Your
this
friends
going
at
to
Bridges
take?
did everything we could to support your efforts. There was our director, Di Hardman, a close associate of Bridget, who was dedicated to fulfilling her final wishes. His commitment to American Reconstructionism was absolute, and for that he was named the first president of the UCA.
The
And of course,
UCA.
Sam, the incomparable Dead Man, yours truly. I'd like to think we became
Hey,
the best of
Guillermo.
friends. As you may recall, I was born from an artificial womb, and over the course of my life was the recipient of numerous organ transplants. I've always got on with the dead. I used to be a coroner. Anyway, I pushed myself physically and mentally to help you and your BB, Lou. Mama and Lakna were twin sisters. As you may remember,
Kitten, good
skilled
morning.
scientists who developed the Cupid, which was essential
Hi.
for chiral network expansion. A personal tragedy caused the two of them to grow apart.
You sleep
But
well.
they've since reconciled, with both their souls residing in the same body. Hartman.
Hope you
Every
did.
21 minutes, his soul departs his physical form, and for 3 minutes, his body is clinically dead. During this temporary death, his soul is sent to the beach. That's why he knows more about the beach and the Death Stranding than anyone else. His knowledge proved indispensable in the execution of your mission, Sam. Fragile. Leader of the private delivery outfit, Fragile Express. Exposure to timefall caused her entire body from the neck down to age significantly. It was the mark of a terrible betrayal. Higgs, a former comrade, used timefall as an instrument of torture, you see. To no surprise, Fragile was hell-bent on getting revenge. But after meeting you, Sam, she had a change of heart.
Hi, Bryce. How you doing?
As your friends, we would stop at nothing to see you succeed. But
I changed my
ultimately,
mics, by the way,
crossing
so
the continent was something you had to do
if
on
it
your
sounds
own,
a bit
with only you
weird,
for company.
it could
And
be
with
that.
no end to the forces that stood in opposition. Deadly BTs, unforgiving terrain and unpredictable weather, ruthless terrorists. The list goes
Not
on.
the terrorists.
Without a doubt, your greatest enemy was Higgs.
Harush playing Mario
Convinced
Wonder
that
and
humanity
driving himself
deserved
crazy
to
with
go
the
extinct.
rhythm levels.
He kidnapped Amelie and tried
Well,
to torment you and countless others.
you got
But
this.
neither he nor anything else
I believe
could
in
stop
you.
from achieving your... The chiral network was finally completed. The bridge to the future
I need
was
to get
built,
the
but your ordeal was not
the
yet
Mario Kart game.
You
It
had
seems
to learn the
interesting
real
with the open
nature
world
of Death
aspect.
Stranding. A secret that Amelie had kept hidden from us all this time. And a terrible truth you had to face. But you accepted this final revelation, Sam, and did what had to be done. America rose from the ashes as the UCA. And as the people celebrated your accomplishments,
You see that baby over there?
one final mission in secret. To save your BB. To save
I have a
who?
BB somewhere in my
You
room.
removed the child from the pod that was their prison and began a new life together. And so it was that the two of you vanished
Kitten has seen
without
it.
so much as a trace.
Yeah, thanks for the recap. I thought it was gonna be a fucking cutscene. This game supports autosaving. Yeah. Normal. Yes. My birthday. Yes. Whilst dooms can afflict almost anyone, those born under constellations with a greater connection to the beach, including Cancer, Pisces. How do you read that? Cetus and Delph? I've never heard of these two. The fuck? Are said to be more susceptible to developing the condition. What's the other two? Kitten. Explain. What is Cetus? Delphinus. Me don't know. Cancer, I'm very familiar with Cancer. So have I heard. Gameplay recording resumed. Hey! Spaceman, what are you doing there? Kojima Productions. Yep. Once, there was an explosion in my pants. A bang that echoed around the world. A phenomenon called Death Stranding. Yeah. You already explained this on the fucking stupid ass recap that wasn't a cutscene. Withdrawing from the outside world seems fun. Not gonna lie. Are we back? YouTube is back. Are we back? I think we are back. That was shite. Also, sup, Wolfie?
Through freezing rain and biting wind, across rivers,
What's up?
mountains, and endless deserts, they come to deliver something priceless, a glimpse of a life I've never known. They're my window, my sole connection to the outside world, and I know they'll be back again today.
-61. Have I ever really loved someone? Do I deserve what I've got? Now the crate systems turn to traps and the fear is switching sides.
Wait, is that in game? Or is that real footage? If that's in game, that's mad. Nah, that's a real thing. Guillermo del Toro.
The way they think of life as some kind of gamble and watch the city drown. Where is it that I belong?
Anyways, Wolfie, are you still up for Peak this weekend?
-61. Now the wind cuts her lips like a knife, and the sun's out of sight. I see the world they built.
Oh, Lou is all grown up.
Trial what is left and what is right. I made the worst mistake one can make, pretending and playing.
Oh, these rocks look so good.
What is it I'm trying to find?
Okay, time to head home.
I just need performance. Hello? Yeah. There we go. Smooth 60 FPS. Indicates Sam's blood levels. Blue is stamina. Hold L1 to hold this to view destination. Where? Oh. That's very far, fam. Tap L1 for scanner. Oh, blood bag. Carry on back. Hell yeah. There's a ladder over there.
Let's head home before it gets dark.
Yes, we are doing that, Norman Fetus. Potential gate quake detected. Ooh.
I feel that.
Yeah, I feel that, yeah. Ooh, look at the rocks falling.
Here we go.
She. That looks nice.
Okay, you're all right.
You're okay, ugly one. You're okay. You're very ugly. Yeah. You ugly little baby. Yeah. Piece of shit. Oh, stop crying. Huh? No! Stop crying, bitch. Hey, Mia, it's our baby.
Let's go home and get you fed.
Nothing. Where do we go now? Down there? Oh, I nearly fell. Anyways, how are you, Mia? What is up? What is what? Eh? Huh. A ladder. Oh no! Nearly tripped. Give me golden hand. Yeah, boy.
Great.
Dinner time? Oh, what you having? And enjoy. Burgers again. You love your burgers. Blood bag, hell yeah, give me that oh no. Oh no, it's raining. I need to get home. Ooh. How you doing, Rouge? I have a migraine. Hopefully it goes away. I finally get to play this beautiful game. It looks so good. Runs a buttery smooth 60 FPS. Oh! That's a very strong current. Using ladders, hold right to select the ladders. Alright, yeah. Equip. Connect or deploy. Oh shit. Come on, BB. Let's get home.
There, we made it.
Oh no, this early? I never even played the first one. Good games. If you like weird, wacky games that like deviate from the normal games, yes. If you're expecting some, amazing, out of this world experience, no. It's a weird Kojima game that you deliver. Oh, sorry.
Hey. Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all. Okay, little. Time for some nom-noms.
Oh, look how my ugly little baby. Look at him, he's so ugly.
Open up.
Say ah.
There you go.
Oh. Yeah, baby, shut the fuck up. No, the other one. No.
Who's there? Who are you? Fragile?
Were you cooking?
What are you doing here?
I've been looking for you.
Nothing's worrying me.
Why were you looking for me? Yeah, that kid has a tattoo.
Wow. Lou's growing up fast.
He is.
You two look good. Like a happy family.
Yeah?
Here's a gift. The finest Carol printed diapers.
Thank God. How'd you track us down?
Your neighbor got hooked up to the Carol network. Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. You can use Carol printers now too.
Guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome. They call it jump shock.
Oh no.
You care for a drink?
thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left Bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lil?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a Bridges asset. You'll have to work it out. Sam, you brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid that Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. And that's not all. Die Man is not the president of the UCA anymore.
Oh?
In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, A Pass 4000 has revolutionized the whole process. It utilizes the chiral network to manage and carry out deliveries. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. And no need for Fragile Express, of course. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico. To extend the chiral network to the south. Just like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you. So, what do you say?
Why me?
Seriously, why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico. I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important. And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person.
Any other reason?
Well, that was one reason. You got more?
I do. And this one's serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently, they've observed unusual activity. The cause is still unclear, but they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there, ready to kill it before it kills them. Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT.
Can I ask you something?
Guess that makes sense. But something's still bugging me.
What?
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory? Taking control, claiming it for their own?
Sam, it's not like that. They're not trying to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas with the chiral network. Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why Instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges, the UCA contracted a private organization like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself. So please, Sam, won't you help us out? Mexico has no shortage of beached things. Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else. Any human corpse that hasn't been properly disposed of will become a BT. And any living human that comes into contact with a BT will get dragged into the depths of the tar. Giant BTs can and will emerge from the tar as well. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion. Several Mexican cities were wiped off the map in this way. The survivors have since become divided and isolated. As most people cannot see BTs, they live in fear of them, and that fear has made them too terrified to venture outside. Chiralium contamination is severe. Some areas have it worse than anything you experienced back in the UCA. The timefall storms are growing more intense as well. And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail in the blink of an eye. Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible. There are many other dangers though. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily.
Yeah, all right.
So you'll do it?
Uh-huh. What about Lou, though? It's not like I can take my kid with me. If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use.
Don't turn him into an iPad, baby.
The lab is only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
Right, bet. Good shot. This ain't Red Dead. It's better than Red Dead. It's Norman Fetus. Oh shoot.
Go on. Slide it on your thumb.
Like a
What is it? What is it?
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like. Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here, you can check order details as well as the cargo for delivery. Now
Okay.
then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive,
Oh,
you'll need
Evan,
to use
you're
the
going
Q-pid
home.
connected to the Cairo
Look.
network. Cairo communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Q-pid in conjunction with a delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online. Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation. Why don't you take a look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu? You can access useful information about your deliveries via your ring terminal. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management.
Cargo management. All right. Select.
This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one.
Okay.
It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack.
Placing
We've given you
backpack.
some additional equipment. It can be carried in pouches or in special hooks, just like cargo. All these weapons can be used to incapacitate humans without killing them. So there is no need to worry about causing a void out. Be sure to weigh your various options as you load up.
Okay.
Return to the menu when everything looks good to go.
Okay. Okay.
Finally, before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map. See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. Think about what route you might take from your current location.
Okay. Draw route.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation.
So what if? I'm trying to avoid crossing that river.
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these challenges head-on, or try to find a way around them. How you get to your destination is up to you, but think it over before getting underway.
Armed hostiles. Alright. That's fine.
Delivery
Oh, I could only have a certain amount.
Root creation. Delivery route finalized.
Okay.
Latest model Cupid. Just completed. We decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last
What is
time,
Cupid?
you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world. It won't be any harder than before either. The Chiral network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow. Hungry?
No. No, baby. Yeah.
No more baby food for you.
Just ate that bug.
Let you get fragile any trouble, I'm gone.
Pet by ugly baby.
Don't you break my kid.
Now who wants to eat?
All right, get this done.
Let's do it. Assault rifle. Okay, what's RB?
Been a while since I held a gun.
What? Long life meals.
Oh yeah.
Notice how I become lost on route destination.
Somebody let me.
I'm so lazy. Just took the forklift so I didn't have to. Well, valid. Cargo management. What is that? Hold LT,
We're in
compass
enemy
mode.
territory now.
Anyone else? You get fucked. Oh no. Sandstorm?
I'm right here.
No, Sam, don't fucking scream.
Now leaving Nile network coverage.
Damn it. I can't see jack shit. My delivering packages. Fucking sandstorm.
Can anybody hear me?
Ooh. What? It can no longer be moved? What? That's lame. I'm gonna have to find another ladder then. And then we head back. Oh. Don't fall now. Sucks that I can't reuse the ladders.
Feels too close.
Look at all those luggages. It's like I'm a real life Amazon worker. Damn, he's carrying 70 kgs on his back. Ciudad Nodo del Norte.
ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process
Don't
your
worry,
order
Sam.
requests.
Using the SSS, you view messages sent by people from all over the world. Oh. Nice. Time decrease, cargo weight will. Yep, I know that.
Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Where's my BB? Confirm. Yes. Amazon warehouse. Let's go.
You must be Sam. It can't have been easy to come this far south. You're here to bring us onto the chiral network, right?
Right,
That's a
essay.
relief.
Right.
We'll be able to dispose of corpses properly once you've got us online. That'll be one less thing for our residents to worry about. Anyway, I believe you have some cargo for me, yes?
Yes.
To get a
A
delivery in such good shape. You're a lifesaver. Didn't think you'd go to such lengths on our behalf. We really can't thank you enough. It's just like everyone says. Okay, use your Cupid to bring us online. The chiral gateway you brought us should allow us to establish a connection between Mexico and the UCA. And
I need a bath. I'm all dirtied up and shit. Hey, we connected Mexico. Nomads in this one? Yes, sadly no.
Chiral network coverage successfully expanded. Commencing data collection. Now displaying your current porter grade.
Chiral network connection confirmed. And now we can begin fabricating the latest corpse disposal equipment. Until recently, we've been dealing with our dead by burying them in tar, but that solution was growing untenable. We should be okay moving forward. I really can't thank you enough. You must be exhausted after your long journey. We've prepared a private room for your exclusive use. There are countless dangers in these parts. You should rest until you're fully recovered. Don't push on until you're ready. Please, stay here before you set out again.
How are things in the
Well,
region?
our corpse disposal problem is no longer an issue thanks to you. But there's nothing we can do to get rid of the BT area we created. Fear of BTs and damage from timefall and chiralium exposure will continue to be a concern. And let's not forget about the bandits willing to attack travelers and facilities. But so long as we remain connected to the network, we'll have access to new tools and technologies to help combat these threats. You brought us more than a connection to the outside. You brought us hope. As I mentioned before, we've been taking them to a nearby tar pit and dropping them in. Unfortunately, we took it too far. And it wasn't long before the whole pit turned into a BT area. In trying to prevent the emergence of BTs, we ended up facilitating their creation. And with the constant timefall in the vicinity, chiral contamination has only grown worse. All of these problems have contributed to an increased suicide rate, which in turn has resulted in even more bodies that we've had no way to dispose of properly. But thanks to the chiral network, we can now fabricate the corpse disposal facilities that we lack. Everything's going to be all right. Thank you again for everything. I'll get started right away on preparing your next order for you. By the time you wake up, it should be good to go. You'll just need to access the delivery terminal here. I hope I can count on you.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs a bath. Bad. Ooh, fancy.
Please relax and enjoy your stay.
Our facilities. Nice. Hey yo, naked Reedus. I'm upset they lost the monster sponsorship. Yeah, sadly. That or Monster wasn't willing to, you know, renew it or some shit. No, he's having a bad dream. He's naked. Nipple touch. Why is Lou here? It took my baby. Where's my baby? Oh. Oh, that baby's... What is going on? I have no idea. Oh, that's a giant fucking thing. Well, rip.
Lou,
Are you alright?
Oh, are you here?
If you're worried about Lou, don't be. I'll admit, this stuff is pretty new to me, but the app has been a big help. Figuring out why a baby's crying, getting the milk just warm enough. It's had the perfect advice for every situation.
hi.
So, how does it feel to be back in the saddle?
Work's same as it ever was. It's the first time I've been away from Lou.
We're fine. Trust me. Just focus on the road, okay?
Yeah.
Bye bye, Lou. You ugly piece of shit. Okay. I think we'll leave Death Stranding with that today. Wait, actually, what drink is that? Chiral tea. This used to be Monster. Glug 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 glug. Well, in the first game, anyways. And then it all went away. Rude. Gunning ability or just this game? I wanna enjoy it a bit more. So I'll play it over the weekend when I don't have to worry about time and whatnot and my headache. So I just wanted to try it. We'll play more on the weekend. Yes. Okay, YouTube. Say goodbye. And I'll see you Saturday.